Faith No More, Angel Dust. This is one of my desert island albums, I'd say. If I was on a desert island with a couple of albums, Angel Dust would definitely be one of them. I consider this a metal album. I also consider it a metal adjacent album at the same time, because this is the construction of Angel Dust is fascinating to me, because there's a lot of like counterpoint stuff. Okay, so Elegance, Viscera. So that's kind of like the thesis for Faith No More, at least on Angel Dust and some, but yeah, so Angel Dust. So it's a very funk rock, hip hop forward band. So funk rock forward, also other things, not necessarily as an afterthought, but the funk rock elements are the most prominent genre on this particular album. And so this also has a lot of elements of progressive metal, avant-garde metal, and all kinds of other stuff. Pop, black metal. Yes, black metal. There's some touches of black metal on a couple of the songs, like Smaller and Smaller and Malpractice. And so they're sparing, but they're on there. So this had some hits on it. Midlife Crisis, Disturbed did a cover of it. Land of Sunshine is a really cool song. The opener, it's an excellent opener. It has a very nice, very smooth flow to it. As far as a lot of the lyrical content on this, it's all over the place. Some of it is a little bit too hardcore for me to go into on here, just because you should do some homework for yourself sometime. But this is a fantastic album, and I would highly recommend it. It has a cover of Easy on it and a cover of the Midnight Cowboy theme that are really cool, and they fit well with this. Well, pretty much anything would fit on most Mike Patton centric albums, like, period, because they're just that dynamic. Pretty much anything Mike Patton touches is gold. He's an IMO. He's a national treasure. He should be preserved for eternity. It'd be wonderful. I wish he was a Highlander. But everything on here is fantastic. Land of Sunshine is a really cool opener. Some of it reminds me of Golden Age Simpsons for some reason. There's the laughing on it with the chromatic keyboard scales reminds me of the Boy Scouts in the Hood episode of The Simpsons. Caffeine's really cool. It has a really driving like metal undertone, and it has like this really interesting, almost like funk punk hybridization on top of that. And then also some black metal touches on that song. Midlife Crisis was one of the singles, and it's really catchy, really cool. RV is like it's like not necessarily anachronistic. It's like a displaced song for them. Excuse me. It's like it seems like a Mr. Bungle song that they put on this album, and it fits really well. It's really cool. It's like a self-loathing midlife crisis thing, kind of IMO. Also, heavy-handed stab at people with certain values, which is fine. Smaller and Smaller has some touches of black metal. Some of it reminds me of, some of the vocalizations remind me of, like, in the future, Kyo from Deer and Grey is taking notes, like some Back to the Future stuff. It's cool. So, funny, huh? So, Everything's Ruined has some dark comedy aspects. There's a dark comedy and satire undertone to this whole album, and it's kind of supposed to be a little bit unsettling, which is really cool. Malpractice is, everything on here is excellent. I could go over everything, and I just say I love this album. And there's some satire, some dark comedy, and it's a really interesting hybridization of progressive metal and funk rock, but it's more funk rock is the primary focus of this, is funk rock, and everything else adheres to that. And so this is one of the most astounding albums I've ever heard. So really quickly, Beauty, not so much. This has sold a couple million albums. I will forever say this is underrated. I don't care. Please pick up a copy. Please support Faith No More and Mike Patton and all the fun stuff. And next up is some more Mike Patton type stuff. Thank you.